that we're gonna pick up this session back at the Waffle House. All right. Who remembers what happened last session? Because you guys made a plan, so I'm just curious where the plan's gonna take you guys.
Nowhere important.
If you left the Waffle House, I think it's going downhill.
There you go.
What was it? It's supposed to be Seven and Fernando rolling together, and me and there's one. Was it supposed to be me and Mox?
We also have the
Me, Mox, and D. Me, Mox, and Little D.
Yeah.
Going to school.
Yeah, you guys wanted to go to the school. That was one of the leads. And another team wanted to go to the coroner, and I think there was a third one, but I don't remember what that was.
I think it was How come you didn't put him with the goatee? This guy. What was his name?
Rick Purgatorio. Oh, I guess I didn't. I should have done that picture.
I think Purgatorio and somebody else was supposed to go somewhere.
Well, I guess he's taking Little D with him and he's going somewhere. So.
Purgatorio's traveling. No, Purgatorio's traveling with Mox, Big T, and Tom, right? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's the four of us because Little D is out.
And then I think I'm going with Fernando to the other place. Is that how the team split up?
Yeah. It's Fernando and Seven is going to the moratorium, the morgue to get more info. And the rest of the crew is going together, I think, to the school.
This is awesome. I mean, at least something entertaining could happen at the school. Who wants to send a little Big T over to the morgue? We're always going to interact with his dead bodies.
In-game talk or what?
Huh?
Is that in-game talk or?
No, it's out of game. T is psyched.
Y'all just instructed to keep an eye on our boy. Yeah.
Look, Big T is gonna blow this caper wide open. All right.
Wait, it's a caper now? What got stolen?
One more thing. Oh my god, this is not even part of the thing. I got a friend at the jiu-jitsu gym.
Oh fucking heck!
I don't know Seven did jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. And one of his I think his partner, because he owns a restaurant, right? This guy at the gym, and his partner showed him a video of some product getting knocked off a shelf as if by a ghost, and he showed him the security camera feed, and he showed him that stuff, right? And then he comes to the gym and he shows me, and he's like, Sean, do you believe in ghosts? And I'm like, nah, not really. And then he showed me the video, right? I took a look at it. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And he even had like a little white like dot that sort of floated across the screen and everything. And then I was like, yeah, like a little white dust mote or whatever you want to call it. It looked like maybe you think it's a spirit or something like that went across the screen as well, right? And the boss, and then his business partner had like showed him that video, and I was like, this seems like a Scooby-Doo thing where the guy like shows you something to like scare you out of the business so he can like own it all for himself. And I like took another look at the video that he showed me, and I was like, oh, if you look at this, the time it skips here, and it goes like ahead like 15 minutes almost. And he was like, and then he really? And he was like, he looked at it again, and I was like, yeah, look at that. And then he's like, shit, I'm gonna call this guy. And he like ran out to like call his business partner about the video.
What the hell?
He almost got Scooby-Dooed.
I thought, I was like, this is already a Scooby-Doo, man.
Wow, people do it in the real world, huh?
I don't know if it
works.
And I would have gotten away for it too if it wasn't for your meddling jujitsu partner.
This would have been my star.
Damn you, jujitsu.
So, you guys want to roll to see who goes first?
You know what? I think Seven and Fernando should take the head, take the lead.
You're leaving soon. Shouldn't you go first?
You guys are leading before us because I'm waiting for,
This is why Fernando
Cardigan.
leads. This is why Fernando's the leader.
Yeah, you guys go first, because plus technically we're waiting for an Uber because I cut the tires of a certain Lamborghini.
Oh yeah.
I ain't going on fucking Uber. I'm not
I
leaving.
already said we're getting an Uber X, alright, motherfucker? Just fucking wait.
Taking out of
What?
Uber.
What, you want Uber Black?
We might have to go all over town, man. I need my car. All right. Uber X everywhere.
Fine, we'll
That
go
adds-
get a
What's that?
We'll go get a rental.
Ew. Car does no sat in.
What seat, asshole? We have to go together.
You could always sit on his lap.
I got
Dangerous.
plenty of space in the trunk.
You're not stuffing me in the trunk of a fucking Lamborghini.
You're right. I don't have a trunk. I'm a Lambo. Why the fuck would I have a trunk?
I'm
Exactly.
surprised that you're having this conversation after that redacted conversation from last week or the week before.
Like basically threatening my life. Or it's all reported to HR. They got the whole deal.
No, I already pre-reported it. I have full go-ahead to just end everyone.
To threaten everyone.
No, I said end everyone.
All right, let's go for it. Let's see who goes first. Let's go through that.
Okay.
Well, you-
You guys realize, right? If you fail, they're glassing this whole place. We're dead anyway.
I sent another team.
Sven's Lambo rolled the 13.
High roller over here. All right. I guess Mox or Big T roll.
Oh shit.
Wow, Big T really wants to go. All right. So we're making the meme to the university then.
Oh yeah, just FYI, I'm trying a new voice.
Nice.
No, the Waffle House.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the university. And what you see is a pretty normal looking university. Nothing necessarily special about it. When you walk in, not in Florida. Well, actually, you're in California, so they might have palm trees there.
We're in California. There's palm trees here.
Mhm.
Obviously, Southern California.
Yeah, they're not native.
Yeah.
And what are you guys looking for at this university? You see a bunch of students walking around as if everything's normal. It's about, I guess, 11 a.m. right now.
Before we leave the Uber that we take, I looked at the glass eye, see if I see anything.
I'm taking the van, right?
Yeah, we got the van back.
Mission.
No, they
Look at
replaced
that.
it.
Oh, they replaced it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very
Oh, okay.
unsuspicious construction or wherever mechanic crew came to repair your vehicle.
Oh, okay. Well, when we pull up, I'm gonna look through the glass eye really quick before we get out the car.
All right, you don't see anything strange.
God damn it, George, we'll be gone.
Just checking. All
I
right.
wanted to ask, with all the stellar rolls we had for occult and figuring out the Soch, does it have any natural enemies in folklore?
Oh, I have 2 questions before we go to the school.
Okay. I guess give me an occult roll.
Again? Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Where's my popped out? I didn't have the popped out. All right.
2. He's rolling a 2.
Yeah, you don't even need to. I can tell you what it is. You don't even need to see the roll.
Extreme success.
Fuck. Might as well have been a 2.
95.
What do you actually know about the Soch as far as enemies go?
Hmm?
Is something called the Clay Eater, and it's a certain kind of bat that eats the is like the Clay Eater. It's like a Clay Eater bat. So its natural enemy is a bat.
All right. Clay eater bat. And does it have a name specifically?
It's just called the Clay Eater in the folklore.
I think if we did that, we would have looked up the Clay Eater, right?
I mean, he would have looked it up, not us.
Well, it's all sort of retroactive.
Yeah. Does the Clay eater? What was the interaction between the Clay eater and the Soch?
How it works in the folklore is the Clay Eater would always destroy the Soch's home, so its hunting ground would just get further and further from other people that it wants to hunt.
Ah, I see. How does one attract the interest of the Clay eater?
The folklore isn't really clear about that.
All right. Cool. Just wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it sounds like a good guy.
Yep. So you guys are at the university now, and I mean it's the middle of the day. It's open. What's the crew's move?
This is perfect, Brian.
What?
The chat.
We need a Clay Eater, man.
The Discord.
The waffle.
Oh my god, that's great! That is great.
Tom is a master of perspective.
It really is. I gotta upload that now. Holy shit.
I know what we're eating tonight.
The Waffle House.
Okay, well, guys.
Amazing.
They're on campus. Anybody want to play Tom's character?
Oh yeah, who's here? It's Mox and his character, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think, what's his face? Tom is probably in the car with the passed out D, monitoring him.
Was D passed out?
Yeah, D's passed out. Remember we hit him with serum? So I have 2 questions before we go into the school. One is are those trank needles made with metal?
I would imagine they're made of some kind of like metallic material, yeah.
Alright, second question. Does this school have metal detectors?
You know what? Roll luck.
Most colleges don't, I would say.
Yeah, I mean this is America, but still, I think they probably wouldn't.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
roll
there's
up.
probably more high schools with metal detectors than
Yeah,
there
I think
are
it's more a
colleges,
high
right?
school thing. Yeah, I think it's more of a high school thing. I mean, this isn't in Virginia, so yeah, you're
Jesus
fine.
Christ.
Yeah, 29 luck.
Fuck.
Yeah, I spent a lot of luck already. Jeez.
Wow.
You ain't gonna last long.
I think I'm the
You
only one
start.
who's been spending luck. So,
The most
But,
luckiest,
future.
unlucky man.
all right. So I guess I will roll in with my trank and my piece on my side, hidden.
Okay.
All right.
Normal load.
Hello, fellow students.
So, Agent Mox, where do you think we should start? Should we go see the principal?
Quick question. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was on mute. Can we, the other agent, the red shirt, he's with us. Can we just say he's with Tom's character?
He's been tranked. He's probably gonna be out for another 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, we said that, right? He's in the car with Tom's character, waiting for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you. To respond to your question, well, I think we should talk to what's it called? That student. I actually forget what it is called. Where they have like the head office, I guess, admissions or.
Yeah, but admissions wouldn't give us that information, not right away, unless the principal gave us the go ahead.
Well, we just need to talk to someone that's in charge of all the students' information. Then we can find out what class this kid's in, or at the very least, we can get them to call him in. That would probably be the best bet. Is have the teacher or the principal or the dean, since this is a college, call the kid in.
Yeah, I mean, we can work that out with the principal once we show them, just flash our badges and tell them, like, hey, we gotta talk to this kid. He might have been a witness to a crime.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. So you guys could, I guess, go to the office of records keeping.
Yeah,
Sure.
I imagine there's signs everywhere.
Yeah. After walking through the campus, you just follow the directions. Maybe ask a few students where the office of records is. It's actually quite a large campus. Lots of students, and eventually you end up at the office of records. Seems pretty unpopulated. Behind the desk, you see it's like a middle-aged woman, kind of clacking away at her keyboard. Seems she's like covered in stacks of paperwork on her desk as well.
All right. Well, do you want to take the lead then?
Hello, ma'am. God damn it. What agency did they say we were part of? Is
The
that covered?
FBI. It says so on your badge.
Okay, I just want to make sure. We're with the FBI. We need to talk to a certain student. Have you seen this kid here? And I'll show him like the sketch of the kid.
She's going to kind of like perk up her eyes and adjust her glasses. Let's see here. He looks kind of familiar. What's the youngin's name? We got a lot of students here.
What was his name again? Ma?
Yeah, you had his name because you found him on Facebook.
Joseph Martinez.
Oh, Joseph Martinez. Of course. Yeah. I hope he's not in trouble. He's a talented little youngster.
No, man.
Well,
we just need to ask him a few questions.
Trouble at all, ma'am. We just need him for some questioning. He might have witnessed something and might not even realize it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna need to see some identification. I hope this isn't a prank.
I already showed. I'll show her again. My bad.
Sorry, I tend to forget.
Don't we technically have to identify ourselves when we first meet with her?
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll just like, I am Agent Fox. I'm Agent Mulder, our Folder, and this is Agent Theodore.
Oh, pleasure. I'm Margaret. It's very nice to meet you lot. Okay, so here's the thing about little Joseph. Um, so he's part of the art club, and him and his friends, they're doing actually a little thing for the town of Redacted. He's holding a little art show tonight, actually. Some kind of fancy exhibit that he's really excited about.
And where is this, ma'am?
Well, you could find that at the theater of Redacted and Sons. I do believe he's having that at 7 tonight, at least according to my Google search.
Okay. He's not in class at all today.
No classes tonight. Not for him.
Strange. All right. Does he have an address that you might be able to give us?
Certainly. And he's going to hand you his address. Now I can't say that he'll probably be there. He might be setting up his whole exhibit, him and his friends. But dude, give him you could give him a drop by, see how he's doing.
Yeah, we'll see how he's doing. Does he have does he live with anybody, like his parents?
No. Little Martinez, he doesn't live with his parents, but he lives with some other students. They share a room.
Oh, okay. Just like any other kid trying to be off on their own. Don't we all remember those days, right, Margaret?
Oh, I certainly do miss them, but it's really nice seeing them grow up and become really accomplished little adults.
Yep. I mean, are we all accomplished adults here?
I do say so. I mean, you guys are FBI. Or little old me, well, I just handled the records here. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Well, you know what they say. Everybody has a job to do. And as long as we all do it, we all succeed in this society of ours.
Aw. Well, that's the sweetest thing I ever heard. Bless your heart.
Bless you, Miss Margaret. Well, you have a nice day.
Well, before we leave, would you be so kind as to give us the contact information of his roommates and closest affiliates? And also, if he has any emergency contacts, if you give that information too.
Oh, certainly. And she's going to hand you, well, it looks like he doesn't have an emergency contact. Not sure what's going on there with his home life. But, here's a number of some of his roommates, and here's his number right here. And she's going to, scribble on a little paper and slide it across the desk to you guys. And there's, 3 different phone numbers there.
Nice. And just for crossing all of the T's and dotting all the I's, would you be so kind as to give us a copy of his class schedule?
Oh, certainly. You boys are really thorough.
Yes, ma'am.
And she'll give you his class schedule. He has classes tomorrow, but he doesn't have any classes today.
Cool.
Also, Miss, just so we don't spook the kid, just don't tell anybody. The last thing we want is to scare him to think that he's in trouble or anything.
Tell anybody what?
Exactly what I'm saying, Margaret. I knew you were as sharp as a tack.
And she's gonna put her finger to her head and put it. You see, we're on the same wavelength, you and I.
What kind of classes does he have?
Please do stop by. Let's see here. He's very much into, seems like he's a political science major. A lot of his classes have to do with, very, liberal artsy, politics, history, etc. Not really any art classes, per se.
Is there any class, the logical reason for me asking this question, is there any classes that might have influenced his choice in painting this thing, like a art history or Mesoamerican history class?
Yeah, he's definitely taken history classes and some anthropology courses previously. if you were to look at his entire not resume, his transcript.
Transcript, yeah, thank you. All right, because I would, if he does take a class, or if he has taken like a pattern of classes that are somehow involved with the art that's going on right now, I would want to talk to the professor.
Oh, okay. I would say he has taken the classes, but like right now he isn't. But you could probably find that professor on campus if you wanted to.
I mean, there's no like blaring connected dots. Like, oh my God, this is the professor of occult birds and how to paint them.
I don't think they have like
My favorite class.
an occult birds class,
or like Mesoamerican folklore, or something like that.
You know what? Roll. Give me an intelligence roll. Let's see if you could piece something together.
Sure. Intelligence. That's like my greatest.
I guess it is. You actually do see a class on Mesoamerica, actually, and it seems that he actually takes this one. He seems to take this one teacher quite frequently, and that teacher's specialty seems to be like mostly in Middle and like South America, Mayan history. He's very involved in that.
Nice. So I'll point that out to Agent Theodore. Look at here. It seems that there's a pattern to this. This young artist is taking classes with this professor frequently.
All right. Let's go talk to the professor. But in the meantime, while we're walking, I'm gonna kind of Google him. Also, like check out his if he has any kind of like social media platforms or anything.
Tinder.
Grinder.
There you go.
He's the art teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have time between the art gallery or whatever this kid's going to do, and because it's early morning and that exhibit's at night, right?
Yeah, it's at 7 at night. Right now it's 11.
Okay. Good.
All right.
So you guys, if you want to do research on him, give me a research roll.
So library.
I guess if you didn't update library use to research, then use library. And what's your skill?
It's a fail.
Alright.
Hard success.
Oh.
Alright, I think this is what I'm gonna do when people do like research, well, like rolls after each other. The next one would just be hard if someone does it again. So 29. What would hard be on
success.
This would be 30, so he still passes.
So he still passed. Okay, but I'm gonna do that now if people want to like follow a roll with another roll.
Sure.
Okay. So what you find out about this gentleman, his name is Professor Alexander, and his specialty is in mostly like the Olmecs, and a little bit of like how that leads into like the like entire Mayan history. He does do a lot of expeditions across the border. He actually has went out in the field quite a few times and helped unearth some ancient Mayan ruins as well. And primarily, you do find that he does have he is unmarried. He's just like a single man, no next of kin, no children or anything. Very dedicated to his research, and you do find that he does have a grinder actually.
And not an owl persona.
No owl persona, but he does do a lot of travel between here, and since this town is very close to the border, he does travel across the border quite frequently.
Neat. I found him. Let's see.
Oh, and what you would know is he does have office hours. within probably like the next 30 minutes, if you guys want to wait.
Yeah, sure.
Amazing teacher.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just pass the time. Let's say it's 10:30 now, or 11:30 actually. And you see him. He's sitting in his office, just going over and grading some papers. What do you guys want to do?
Let's see. What do you want to do, Mox?
Well, I believe we just do the standard procedure of asking a few questions. Man, please don't assault him this time.
I promise, as long as he does not try to run, I will keep my hands to myself.
All right, then. What was the professor's name again?
Professor Alexander.
Alexander. Yeah, so I guess, well, is his door open?
Yeah, his door's open. He's just like welcoming in students.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess we'll walk in assuming there's no students inside.
Yeah. Obviously I was just started, so none of the students are really, like, there.
So, yeah, Agent Mulder will, our folder, will walk through the door and knock, presumably on a glass window that's attached to the door.
Okay. He's going to sit at his desk as you knock. He's going to, like, adjust his glasses, look up at you. You're not, anyone that I recognize. May I help you?
Hello, Professor Alexander. Is that correct?
This is he.
Well, I am Agent Mulder of the FBI, and this is Agent Theodore. May we have a moment of your time, please?
Then he, like, straightens up. Oh, the FBI. Sure. What could it possibly be? Please, make yourself comfortable. And he has like 2 chairs next to him. He's gonna pull his jacket off the second chair, and he's going to motion you guys to sit. And he's gonna close the door as he like cleans up this chair, and he sits back down at his desk.
How is he acting? Does he seem nervous at our appearance?
Yeah, he seems nervous.
Like, how nervous? Is he like, oh, I'm caught nervous? Or is he just like, what did I do nervous?
I guess you could do psychology? Is that what you do to read people, or psychoanalyze? The successes! Alright, you get the feeling that he's nervous about, he's definitely nervous about something, as if, maybe he's hiding something, or that the feds are here. He's a little surprised, and maybe there's something that he might have done that would, maybe would have upset the feds, or lead them to search to investigate him.
Who wouldn't be nervous? The feds come into your job. Start asking questions.
Yeah.
Typical.
Right.
So I guess we'll start with Professor Alexander. Do you know why we're here?
This isn't about that, speeding ticket now, is it?
I'm afraid not, sir. It's a little more serious.
Well, please, enlighten me. I'm completely, flummoxed. I have no idea what this could be about.
I want to just say something really quick. I wouldn't have sat down. I'd walk around the classroom looking at like all the artwork and stuff, analyzing them, looking for like any owl paintings and stuff.
All right.
I was gonna say that after he says that, we would just take a moment to let that have a pregnant silence as we look around and take in the surroundings.
All right. I guess would that be charisma or appearance here? Maybe you could intimidate him into talking a little bit more. So let's see.
he should have advantage with my intimidating slow walk around the classroom.
Yeah, there's no charisma here, so I'd probably say it's appearance then.
Oh man, 50-50. Nice. Is this game supposed to be hard? Because I think
it's just like success after success over here. I'm like trying all these rolls. I'm like, these guys are gonna fail something. Even with a hard roll. Okay, so he's gonna be like,
something called luck. We need that for our thing.
Yeah, he's going to, as you guys are like analyzing his office, looking at the pictures, you see a bunch of pictures of him in front of like different Aztec, Mayan, and Olmec statues, and in each picture, he's next to like maybe different researchers, but there's always like natives there, and he's going to like scan and like look at the natives, and he's going to be like, oh yeah, they're always, very helpful. They're really hospitable over there as well. They're always welcome. They're always happy to just welcome someone that's always interested in, Mayan architecture. And well, every time I just see a different one, and it's tough to make friends, and there's no such thing as a regular in this kind of line of work, And when he says that, you notice that each picture. He is with like a different like woman, but his team is like typically the same people in each picture, like a different man or woman.
Okay, is he taking any of these pictures like with like artifacts or Mayan stuff?
Yeah, there's like either ruins in the background or like a statue or something, or he uncovered some kind of like a piece of like old pottery or something along those lines, or an idol. So he's always like displaying that. And he's very proud of his research.
Is any of them around like an owl?
You know what? Give me a spot hidden roll. Spot hidden.
You got this, man. That's your super skill.
Super skill.
This game is easy. I don't know why you're in trouble.
Yeah, how did all you guys die?
I don't even know.
Oh boy, I feel like Seven and Fernando are dead. All the luck's going to you.
Yeah,
I don't see any bit at all.
In one of the pictures, you do see an owl, but it's a real owl.
I'm gonna be like, is this a pet of yours?
A pet? And he's gonna kind of squint at what you're looking at, and it's like far. It's actually like pretty far in the background on this picture that you see this owl. And he's going to be like, no, that's Wanik. He's not sure what you're pointing at in the picture. He's talking about like the woman in the picture.
I'm gonna take the picture off the wall. I'll bring it to the table, and I'll be like, that.
That speck in the background? Maybe it's an artifact of the image? Oh no, it's some kind of avian creature. Is that what you're interested in? Ornithology? Yeah, that's a different department, sir.
Do I sense any kind of like cracks in his voice or nervous twitch?
I mean, he's been nervous this whole time, so nothing out of the ordinary.
It hasn't escalated at all. When
No, it hasn't like escalated at all.
As he says that, I'm going to unfold one of the drawings that our agent in training drew, and then place it on the table.
Is it the one with the dicks drawn on it?
No, I have one without it. Did they resemble each other in any way?
I mean, they're
just being birds.
Yeah, they're owls. Are you showing this? What's you're just trying to compare them, I guess?
I'm just placing it on the table and letting it, like, I'm trying to be vague enough with my actions to have the guy implicate himself. to see what would his reaction be to seeing a drawing of an owl after Theodore or Agent T points out that owl.
Okay, he's going to look at the like the scribblings that you put, and he's going to be like, "Oh, you did that yourself?"
No, sir. This is in part why we're here. We'd like to know some information about the Soch.
The Soch. Really? You're interested in that kind of stuff? Didn't take you guys for type that interested in urban legends, but I guess the FBI is harder at all types now, isn't it? Well, what I can tell you about the Soch is, and he's going to like give the whole history that you've pretty much already like investigated, and he's going to talk like I guess yeah, he's just gonna give you like the history of the Soch, pretty much everything that you guys have already found out.
Now, do you teach this subject or the specific urban legend in class?
Not really. I don't really have an interest in covering urban legends too in depth. So maybe in passing, I've mentioned the Soch, along with La Llorona, and quite a few other Mayan and Mesoamerican folklore. Might I ask what your interest in the Soch is specifically?
If you don't mind, we'll be asking the questions here.
Okay, very well. Apologies if I offended you.
Now, has any student taken a particular interest in this specific bit of legend?
You know, he's gonna tap his head. Ah, yes, of course, there is one student. Joseph Martinez, he used to be actually a very, studious, student of mine, I suppose. I was looking for a better word, but studious student, what can you do? Alliteration, it's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, he's come into my office actually, quite recently to ask about the Soch. It's rather strange, because I don't have him in any of my courses.
Wait, that can't be right, because his name was all over the transcripts, right?
Yeah, like, he's taken his classes, but he's not taking him, like, right now. But he's still meeting with him to talk about this.
Oh, for sure. What was this student's particular interest in the myth? What did he ask you?
Well, let's see here. What he really wanted to know was... I guess he's looking for where this thing originated. Where can he find the source of this legend? That's his primary interest in. He wanted to know more about the Soch's hunting patterns, the way it attacks individuals. Really, he was looking for as much information about the Soch as he can, as many depictions as possible. You know he's a bit of an artist, right? His specialty has been in owls, actually, so perhaps that's where his interest comes from. He wants to know how to draw the Soch, which is a rather notorious owl in Mesoamerica.
And what did you tell this student?
Well, pretty much the same thing that I've told you guys. You could roll persuasion if you want.
Alright, get your roll ready, George. Just in case.
Your backup roll.
Yeah, wait, what is persuasion under?
Should be a persuade skill somewhere.
Art, craft, fighting language. Own.
Yeah, right next to, at the top, at the third one at the top.
Oh yeah, this is no good. This is probably gonna be a fail.
I don't think so. Well, you could luck it.
I can roll luck, or...
No, you could minus 17 luck and pass it.
F no. George, you want to know this?
It's gonna be hard for George.
Hey,
Alright, you can push your luck if you want. Or you can minus it.
What's pushing your luck do?
Pushing your luck makes it where you roll hard, but then there's a consequence.
Oh yeah, no, it's still gonna be 10. I'm not gonna get anything lower.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
Alright, damn.
You can minus that 17 luck.
If this was Intimidate, it might have been a little bit easier for me, but no.
I mean, like, from what I've seen from you guys' games, you don't want to minus luck. Luck is, like, the only thing that keeps you alive, I feel.
Oh, skills keep you alive, too.
Alright, I'll take one for the team. I'll minus 17.
Alright. And he's going to be like, and just between you and me, I suppose. He wanted to come with me on a expedition. He wanted us to cross the border into Mesoamerica. There's this certain site, I've never seen it myself. It's actually off limits to outsiders. But, there is belief that there is some ancient, Mayan, like a very ancient Mayan site here. But it's, culturally protected, so they don't really allow, tourists to see it. At least from afar, but his interest is to go there and visit the site itself.
And approximately when did you tell him about this site?
During one of our many talks over the past few months.
Alright, so it wasn't like last week, so you didn't just fly down there and come back.
No, the trip is coming up in a few days.
Oh, he hasn't been there.
Oh no, he's interested in coming along, and he wants me to just drop him off as I head to deal with my own personal dealings and cross the border.
Alright. Theodore, did you have any questions for the professor?
It's just mean bugging him. You there, George?
No further question.
I'm sorry. I got pulled away for a second. What was that?
You have any more questions for the professor?
I'm gonna ask him about that expedition with the owl in it. What exactly did you find in that expedition?
Oh, well, you can see it right here. And he's going to show you the picture. And what he shows you is what seems like an idol standing on a platform of a bat. Not sure what cultural significance this thing holds yet, but me and my team are going over it. Currently, this is one of the many idols that we found, and this is where our investigation has led us. Is we're trying to figure out the significance of this little bat thing here.
I assume that you appropriated this idol through proper means.
Well, of course, everything that we uncovered we're allowed to take back to our department and analyze, and we're working in tandem with the University of Mexico.
Well, I'm assuming that you got the permission also from the tribe of which it belongs.
Well, I have to speak to their ancestors. Most of them are long dead.
I see. And where is this idol currently located?
I guess I can't say that's classified information. It's in our lab. You can find it in the second floor, in room blah blah blah.
You mean redacted?
Room redacted. Redacted.
In room redacted. Okay. I'm gonna look around. The class is empty, so I'm gonna be like, "You seem to have a little bit of time on your hands. You think you could show us this idol?"
I suppose I'll have to close office hours.
I'm sure that the staff would understand.
All right, very well. And he's gonna get up, close his door, and flip a sign over that says "Open office hours." Close office hours now. And I guess he'll take you to his lab unless you guys want to do anything else.
I just had a quick question. The trip he's going to go on, is that a repeat trip where he got the idol from, or something separate?
It seems like I guess it would be a repeat trip because it's part of that expedition.
And was that the same one where he got the idol?
Yeah, because that's what they're currently like working on.
Neat. Okay, cool.
Alright, so he takes you to the lab. You see one other individual in the lab as well. About like a young woman, probably in her late 20s, close to her early 30s. And she seems to be going over some very like old-looking textbooks. And you see like a bunch of different like idols sitting on a counter as well. She seems very engrossed in her work.
There's a bunch of idols. Is any of them like an owl, or all of them are the same kind? Of the pictures of the bat.
Bunch of different kinds of idols. They're very Mayan-looking. Some of them are of like people. Some of them are of like well, primarily people, and then you have the bat one that kind of like sticks out, and some of them are like objects. But the only one that's really an animal is the one that's of the bat. You don't see anything about owls, though.
Alright, do I get any kind of like weird feelings when I look at this bat idol?
You feel fuzzy inside in a way you've never felt fuzzy before.
Yeah, roll. I guess you could roll power.
Oh man, I want to roll power. Can I roll power?
You're getting major bad vibes from everything in this room.
Oh, that was a hard roll, but
I'll roll hard power.
You still failed, right?
yeah.
Oh wow, here it is.
Yeah, the vibes in this room are just off. You're just not vibing.
Would that be the clay eater bat?
Do a I guess do an intelligence roll with a bonus, since you have investigated it.
What's the bonus?
Just roll. Well, I guess you don't need it. For what it looks like, with that hard success, I'll give it to you. It's very like broken apart, dilapidated, but pieces fit, and it looks like it would be like the clay eater bat.
Huh. But they said they had an owl too, right? And that's missing, or?
No, there was an owl in the picture, but it was legitimately just an owl in the background. That's just flying away.
Oh, so they, for some reason I thought you said they had an owl figurine.
No, just the people, the only animal was the bat.
Oh, nice. And this figurine's broken apart, or?
Yeah, it's like a little messed up, but you can still tell it's a bat, but you could tell from your like intelligence roll that this is most likely the clay eater bat.
Interesting. I guess we'll just. I'm waiting for the professor to do his shtick, or George's character to do something.
I'm gonna wait till like everybody's not looking at me, and I'll pull out the glass eye to take a look at the bat through it.
I'll slap my forehead like, God damn it.
And nothing happens. And he's gonna be like, alright, well, help yourself to the lab, gentlemen. Just be sure not to touch anything you might contaminate it.
I'm gonna ask him. Can I take a look at your notes that you have on the idol?
Certainly. And he's gonna pass you the notes, and then he's gonna go over to his colleague, and they're gonna start like talking about something.
Okay. What do I roll to see what I see?
Sight beyond sight.
I already used it. Nothing happened.
I guess if you want to learn anything from these notes, this is like shorthand. Give me a
Archaeology roll.
archaeology roll. Actually, yeah, I was gonna say intelligence, but you know what? Give me a hard. I think there is there. I don't think there's anthropology roll, right?
There is.
Goddamn. You gonna do me like that, baby?
Oh, I'm doing you like that, baby. Give me a hard anthropology roll.
I'm gonna fail hard.
You got this. Oh,
You can use your luck.
Not enough luck in the world, baby.
Oh, 93 of it. I know Rick could.
Can I minus luck? Just make it 100?
That's an extreme failure.
I guess I'll get close to the idol and start inspecting it.
Okay.
I'd like to stand in the way to obscure their vision of him looking at the idol, touching it and such.
Oh, I'm not going to touch it. But I appreciate the sentiment. You can run interference.
Yeah. I was told specifically only if they run. So
He's walking at a fast pace. That's obviously running. Tackle him.
So are you going to run interference so you can touch it?
I'll run interference just in case.
All right.
I'm gonna stand in the way of their line of sight, and I'm gonna hold the book like I'm reading it, even though I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Okay, you know what? Roll, I could finally use this roll. Roll size.
Is it size?
Yeah. Roll size.
Oh shit! That's a good time to use that. When the fuck do we ever use size?
All of our luck is gone.
You could use 14 luck, and you could have your size run interference.
Mm-mm.
I'm not planning on touching it anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. I like these size rolls over here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ladies. Okay, the idol, I mean, you can tell it is the Clay Eater idol.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, is there anything you want to do with it?
I guess it was more of a curiosity just to take a look at it. Because for my MO for the serial killer, it's a copycat that's influenced by the mythology of this. I just want to see if, since the kid was here frequently, see if there's anything that might play into my assumptions of what the motivation is for the killer.
Okay.
So yeah, just see if there's anything unusual about it, because if this person is a cultist or a copycat killer, or at least the serial killer that's involved with mythology, they would have tried to besmirch or destroy something that would have been the antithesis to their current obsession.
Gotcha. I would say it's probably a decent guess that you know what? Roll intelligence. Roll intelligence.
Oh man, this is like the best.
Okay. So there's a good chance all things considered, how private Professor Alexander is with his research, that Joseph isn't even aware that this idol is here in the first place.
Hmm. Interesting. All right. Well, if after like a cursory look at it and seeing if there's nothing unusual with it, I'll back off and rejoin Theodore or Agent T.
Okay.
We appreciate your assistance.
All right. Well, is that it, officers? Am I no longer detained?
You were never detained, sir. We appreciate your assistance with our investigation.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Is he waiting for us to leave, or is he going to leave?
He's waiting for you to leave.
No.
You guys awkwardly stare at each other.
How long are we going to do this?
Well, Agent Theodore, I'm satisfied. Is there anything else you need to take care of?
No, I think we have everything we need from the school. I think we should head over to the apartment.
Oh, be sure to get a copy of the professor's notes. They may be useful.
Sure. I'm gonna snap a picture of all of his notes, and I'm gonna take a picture of the idol as well, and send it all over to 7.
All right.
Twice. I'm gonna
Nice.
send it to him twice.
This is when he opens it.
All right, and then I guess we'll leave.
All right. He gives you like a fake friendly wave. Goodbye. And the second you leave, he immediately turns to his colleague and starts like talking about something, almost like a little worried.
Yeah. Can we pause to listen or snoop?
Give give an extreme listen roll, because he's waiting for you to leave the room, so it'd be hard for you to hear through the door.
Come on, Yahtzee. Damn. Alright.
Use all your luck. Use all your luck.
You could use your luck here.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of luck there.
You have 29.
For me, it would be what?
Oh, wait, I have an idea. Is the door locked?
The door would be open.
I'll walk back in. Just to see if I can overhear anything, but also I forgot to collect the professor's contact information.
Alright, I guess give me another, like, listen roll, because they're still a little hushed, but give me a normal listen roll.
Sweet.
Just to see if you can pick up on, like, the last bit.
Hey.
Alright, he's like, those women, can I help you?
Yes. Just for standard procedure, I'd like to get your contact information.
Oh, yeah, sure. And he'll give you his contact information.
And you'll be in town for the next few days, correct?
We're leaving in about 4 days, so...
Well, thank you very much. We'll be in contact.
Certainly.
And then I'll head out. And I'll text message, I guess, to the group. I guess I'll type it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna reply back misogynistic.
Well, I will say possibly other leads to interview.
After he leaves, I want to go right back in.
This guy.
It's a comedy duo.
I want to wait like 10 seconds and then just open the door again and just like, oh, and we need.
And they're just gonna be like, "Oh my god, okay, yes, what?"
Were they still talking?
No, it doesn't seem like they were. It seems they're talking about like something else.
All right, I'm gonna ask him. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. His partner, the one that's also doing the research.
Mm-hmm.
That's a male or a female?
It's a woman.
I'm gonna ask her for her information as well.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, my name is Anna, and yeah, here, Anna Smallwell, and she's gonna give you her name and information. Do you need our team's information as well? I wouldn't want you guys to have to walk it back in again. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
That's the perfect joke.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, anybody that was on the expedition, I'd like to know their information as well.
Oh, of course. Here's all the names. And she'll give you their names and contact info. And please, if you need anything else, just text or call us. You don't need to come back in.
I'm gonna wink at her and be like, I'll definitely text you.
Roll appearance.
Goddamn right. Next to Cthulhu Mythos, that's my weakest stat. Can I roll charm?
If that's a thing, roll charm.
Failure.
Sure, thanks.
Staring awkwardly.
Yeah. And she just like does like a shrug, kind of like, yes.
Yeah, and I leave.
And she just says like, so you can hear it too, going back to her work. Awkward. He walks in again.
Oh, I forgot my cell phone.
Just walk in, and then he's like, snap his fingers and be like,
Right, and then just walk back out.
Nice. Alright. Do we cut to the other team, or do you guys want to like convene and talk about stuff? Have a conference call, maybe. It's up to you guys. Or I guess you would be ahead of them, actually. So yeah, what's the move here?
All right, so once we're done, I guess what we could do is I guess we would head over to the kids' place, but we could go to them. We'll text them, Fernando, and let him know what we got from the school, and that we're heading over to the kids' place.
Okay. All right. So
driving.
Yeah, we may want to go to the kid's place with everyone. Since there'll be a bunch of people there, we don't want to be outnumbered, and then also in case someone runs, it's better to have extra people in case we need to chase.
Look, when you say that we might be outnumbered, T pulls out his piece and he's like, T's never outnumbered.
I get in the car.
T's feeling emasculated because of the turn down from the woman researcher, so he wants to drive.
Alright, well, it's all yours. They'll move over into the shotgun.
Okay. So we'll cut to Seven and Fernando. You guys are currently at the police station. It looks like there's a podium set up outside of the police station, actually, and a bunch of like seats. So it looks like people are like getting ready to do maybe like a press conference or something. There's still people like milling about, like setting this up
though. May I ask someone to look or by what the press conference is all about?
Sure. I mean, you could ask, I guess, someone that's working there, or like someone that's whatever. I guess there's a few press fans outside as well, so not seated, but they're there. Yeah. Can I help you?
Yeah. What's the deal? What's the press conference about?
Oh, this thing? Yeah. Sheriff Sachs. He's gonna have a press conference. Kind of go over what's happening. You know, what's going on with these unsolved murders. You know, give us a little status update.
Oh, so they've officially been called murders?
Well, there's really no other explanation for it. Could be a bunch of strings of random suicides, but everyone's saying murder. Murder, murder, murder.
Well, I guess if you say it like that. Thanks, bud. When's this thing supposed to start?
Honestly, a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay, sounds good. Stacks and stuff?
I would imagine, probably getting his speech ready and everything. You know how it is.
I don't.
Right. You know, that's a cool car you got there, pal. Oh wait, your lap was destroyed, right? Yeah. You guys took an Uber. Yeah, never mind.
Just to slash the tires. My little buddy here, Fernando. You there, Fernando?
I'm here, just chilling.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I really like your drip. You know? Looking clean.
Seven's drip.
I guess since he's talking to Seven, it's Seven.
Well, I'm fairly clean, you know. A man's got to learn how to present himself. And then I look over at a disheveled Fernando.
He's not disheveled. He's wearing a nice black suit.
Compared to me, you're disheveled.
It's true.
Fair. That is absolutely 100% fair. Are we in the morgue already or not?
The morgue is in the police station, right?
It's like near the police station, yeah.
Like one building over them?
Yeah, like one building over.
Did we do our credentials yet, or did Seven do that?
Didn't do any of that. Just there's like a police conference or a press conference about to happen in like an hour and a half, and just asking what it was about.
Did this asshole give a straight answer to my well-dressed friend?
Yeah, it's about the murders / suicides.
Oh. I meant that sucks. Anyway, who do we need to talk to get access to the morgue?
Let's head over to the morgue then.
Do we need access? I look over to the person talking. I'm assuming they're like a receptionist.
He's just a rando.
Yeah. You got some change? I gotta catch the bus.
I've already walked away. He's talking to Fernando right now.
Yeah, you guys look like you can spare some money. I mean, it's not that I'm like, poor or anything. I just gotta catch a bus. My phone's not working.
I throw him a couple of orders.
Oh, thanks, pal. How much are you throwing him?
2 quarters.
All right, minus 2 quarters from your money.
You know what's funny, Brian? The other day, I was at the Port Authority, and then this homeless guy, he was like, yo, I'm not even going to ask you for money, man, but are you Spanish? And then I was like, no. And he's like, oh, man, you look cool as hell, or something like that. He's like, you got $1? And then I was like... he said, I think he said, do you have some change? And then he's like, do you have some change? And I was like, okay. And then I started going to my pocket. Yeah, man, I just need like $1.50 to get into the bus. And then I had $2 bills. And he's like, yeah, man, I'll take $2. And then I was like, motherfucker. I was like, it went from $0 to some change to fucking $2 in like no time flat.
The stakes have been raised.
Oh, it's called the hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you guys give me a normal spot hidden roll.
Let's look at this.
Spot hidden. That's my best trait.
Failure. All right.
Wow.
I guess
That's
you
why I
guys.
wear glasses, all right? Come on. What the fuck?
I guess
10
so.
luck or 11 luck.
Yeah, Fernando could technically do it.
How much luck do I have?
Probably more than me.
How much luck do you have?
4.
You know what? Fuck it. 11 luck. I'll spend
Nice.
it.
All right. So what you see, actually walking into the police station, you see this lady, and actually you recognize her from last night. This is the receptionist, and she seems pretty shaken. And she opens the door and like closes it behind her and walks into the police station.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that one. Fernando double steps and walks in behind her.
Receptionist from where?
From the hotel.
Yeah.
Wait, what was her name again? I got her name right because I was nice to her and shit.
Yeah. Her name is Olivia Normandy.
Hey, Olivia, right? Everything okay?
As you stop her, she's going to turn. Her eyes are just like downcast. Her face is just like flushed. I guess like her makeup is also like kind of running. So you can tell that she's been crying. And she looks up at you and is like, "Oh, it's you. No. It's Ryan. He's dead."
Wait, what?
He died.
Was this last night?
Yes, he came to pick me up, and we decided to just go for a walk. We just wanted to see by the underpass.
Was this after I? Was this after I told you don't go home alone?
I was with him. He was with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just go for late night walks. It's so peaceful, and now it's just hell. He died. I'm pretty sure he disappeared. Maybe he's not dead.
I gently put my hands on her sides of the thing and find like a chair and make her sit down.
This is the police station, right? Not the morgue.
Yeah, it's the police station.
Yeah, so you guys would be at the front of the police station. There's some officers at the front desk. They see you sitting her down in like the waiting area. Okay.
If they're looking at me, I literally turn them quickly and just show the badge and just be like, I do like a shushing sound or just let me handle this for a second.
And he nods. The officer nods at you.
And I gently sit her down and like, okay, you don't gotta go. You don't gotta think about all of it right now. But what can you tell me happened? Ryan, he said he disappeared. What do you mean? You went to the underpass.
Well, we went to the underpass, and I shouldn't have left him. I was just running up ahead. We were just playing like tag. It's the silliest thing. He loves to play tag, and
Wait a minute. How old are these mother? This is like she's like 19. Who
yeah.
the fuck plays tag at 19?
I did in college. Go fuck off, Sean.
College?
Yeah, man.
When have you ever played tag in like college?
They're the quirky couple.
time.
Yeah, come on.
I played tag in the rain. Shut the fuck up. Let it go.
I'm sorry. Anywhere.
Yeah, no, she was my girl. She became my girlfriend after that, or just whatever. Anyway, yes. So
Yeah, it's so silly. And I just love the way that we'd play rough with each other. I'd always try and shove him down, and he would just get back up, but yeah, he was it. He was trying to chase me, and I just heard just a loud slap. I turned around and he was gone. It was just a pile of blood. I can't. It can't be related to this. It can't be related to everything that's happening here. He maybe he disappeared. Maybe it's a prank, but he hasn't called me. He's not returning my calls. It's just I don't know.
wait, did you see anything, or what happened after that?
Well, it doesn't make any sense. He was just gone. It was just a pile of flesh and what looked like his clothes just tattered in pieces. It's I don't know.
Olivia.
I looked back, I saw that, and I ran as fast as I could.
Okay. I understand. But one thing. Was there a painting near you and Ryan when this happened?
I guess you could try and persuade her to remember. She's still like pretty broken up about this, so the details
very
are probably like
calm.
fuzzy in her head.
Yeah. I'm calm about it, but if anything, I start talking about, like, think about it. Large eyes. Avian. Feathers. Damn! Just on the dot.
I almost didn't make it.
Her eyes like widen as you say that, and she like shudders. It's fucking horrible. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, actually. Yeah, yes, there was.
Okay. I understand this is hard, Olivia, but please. Was there anything else? Did you remember? Sounds.
Said a clap.
Smells. Anything prior before Ryan disappeared?
I don't
When
know.
you were
Just
running past.
it just smelled like copper, and I just. I'm sorry,
I got
Connor.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I had to do it.
Got it.
Is that actually a thing dealing with an anomaly, or is being a dick right now?
I was being a dick, yeah.
What you mean, Iron? You dumb bitch.
7, shut the fuck up. Dude.
She's like, well, I've taken some medical classes, so I know iron. It smells like it's blood. I smelled his blood, or something's blood. There was blood there. And anything else? No,
Before?
just what?
Before Ryan disappeared, you smelled the iron, or
No,
after?
after. And I heard the loud just thud, like a loud slapping of like something wet against concrete.
All right.
Oh God.
I was kind of like looking at my watch, looking around, kind of awkward. I don't like dealing with people's feelings, but I was like listening here and there. So you're playing tag. You're overpowering your boyfriend. You push him onto the ground. You turn around for how many seconds, and then you turn back around, and now there's this pile of blood.
How many? I felt like an instant. I got pretty far. Maybe 10, 15 feet away?
Interesting.
10 to 15 feet away.
Let's say 10. Okay. And then you turn around, when you heard the splat sound. And Ryan wasn't there anymore, just a pile of stuff that looked like Ryan's clothes, but it couldn't be Ryan. I understand.
It's probably not. Maybe he's still alive. And she's
Alright,
gonna like
so
whip out her cell phone and start calling again.
Wait. I gently put my hand on top of the phone. Wait, Olivia, where have you been since then? When did this happen?
And she's just like nervously, like shaking with the cell phone in her hand, as it's like dialing Ryan. Well, I was, I went home. Maybe, he went there without me. I went back to his car. He wasn't there either. I kept trying to call him. I've been trying to call him for the past 12 hours.
Okay,
Nothing.
What? 12 hours, so you meaning it happened around midnight?
Well, yes, it happened. Sorry, not 12 hours. Maybe like 6 hours? I don't know. Time is hell.
You think maybe that your relationship had fallen apart so much so that he decided to fake his death so that he could, instead of breaking up with you?
Christ. Costanza.
I don't think so. No, everything. He's really just like open with his family, and his mom always tells me how much he talks about me. So it couldn't be that. I'm sure he loves me, and of course he does. I mean, who else would play tag with someone at like 3 a.m. in the morning?
3 a.m. in the morning.
A perfect alibi to pretend to be killed. You ask me.
What are you trying to say right now?
Fernando is like trying to hold.
And you could see her like nervously like texting.
Is there a recent, busty woman that maybe came into his life sort of recently? Maybe he's been diverting his attention from you to her.
What the fuck is your problem? And she just like looks up at you, and your eyes are like teary. You're not a goddamn cop. I don't even know what your interest is in all this. Why don't you guys just go fuck off and just let me figure this out?
I think my friend here was trying to get them digits. That's probably what this was about. You know what? Maybe you should just report this to the cops.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you guys should go fuck yourselves. Or fuck each other. I really don't care what you guys do, actually. Okay? And she's gonna get up and she's gonna start making her way to the police officer's desk.
Did you at least get the information, you fucking prick?
I mean, we think we got everything we needed to get out of her. Her boyfriend faked his death, trying to leave her. I mean, the guy's pretty desperate. He's gonna leave his car behind.
Are you gonna fight me on this, Sean?
Let's go to the morgue. Didn't we come here to go to the morgue?
I know, motherfucker. I'm gonna talk to you first. By grabbing on my neck, that thing D did to me that one time, you jackass. You were there because it was your fault.
Oh wait. This is in the police station. You're gonna grab me by my collar?
Yes.
Okay.
I grab him, I drag him outside.
Yeah, I mean, the cop saw your badge, so he's just like, he shrugs.
7, I understand you're not field agent. Shh. Did you at least get the information she said? Tell me you did.
I mean, I listened here and there.
What did she say that was important?
Her boyfriend doesn't like her.
She said 2 pieces of information that were relevant. What did she say, 7?
She said, "Don't go under the bridge."
One more chance.
I hear you, buddy. I got you loud and clear. I heard it.
What did she say that was important, 7?
She didn't say her number, so you don't have those.
I punch him.
Alright, brawl! Let's see, what is the damage on that, actually?
It's like 1d4.
Yeah, are you gonna resist this at all?
What do I dodge? That's a move.
That's a bad punch. I'm pissed.
95.
Yeah.
Where's my dodge? Where's that at? There's like a dodge thing, isn't there? Somewhere.
It's all
Yeah.
though.
Bada boom! Whoo!
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just
So you
gonna
managed
start
to
walking. I'm just
dip
gonna
out
start
of
walking
that.
to the morgue.
I think he still has you by the collar, though.
Yeah.
Also, he missed me. Like I'm like right in front of him, and you missed me.
Yeah. You just like moved your head.
I didn't punch him in the head. I just punched him in the. I wanted to punch him in the stomach, so I guess he like shifted, and I missed.
Or he hit
Yeah.
in the stomach and it did nothing.
Yeah. Maybe he braced him. He probably braced himself.
Yeah, I just like fucking. I do a lot of sit-ups, buddy. All right. How about enough with the dick measuring, and let's get on with the job.
You know what? Fine. You're right. Enough with the dick measuring. Go on ahead.
You got it. I start walking.
I text everyone else the information I found. And I tell everyone, not because he's not going to read his fucking phone anyway, that a recent victim stated that her boyfriend had the same accident recently at 3 a.m. around the time that Big T saw the painting happen when he woke up. And that once she was 10 feet away from her partner and he was alone, not looking at him, he was killed instantly. And I sent that off. So that's information I gathered that was seemingly important.
Oh, wasn't it my question that determined the 10 feet?
Were you paying attention, motherfucker? You didn't answer. So I don't know if you knew.
I asked the question.
Regular Dr. House over here.
Hey, yep.
I'll respond. It sounds like the boyfriend is trying to create an alibi to escape.
Yeah. He's like, let's go. He's like, damn, I can only get my drug dealer to come out at 3 a.m. I guess we're playing tag at 3 a.m.
Right. It always smoking outside.
I guess roll luck. Let's see if anyone's out here smoking. I would say most likely. Yeah, definitely. People are smoking. People getting ready for the press conference.
I walk over and try to bum a cigarette.
Oh, hey!
Hey, got a smoke I can bum off you?
It's the same guy.
You got any change?
He's like, yeah, now I can catch my bus. Yeah, sure, I got a cig for you. And he's gonna hand you a cigarette. I told you I wasn't homeless.
I didn't believe you were homeless. I was just... Hey, you're from around here, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'm a redacted native.
Okay, cool. Yo, let me get a light? Hold on.
Yeah, I got you here. People around here, they call me Big V.
Oh, what's up, Big V? Those paintings, owl ones. Notice anything weird about them?
Not that I can say. I mean, Mayor seemed pretty excited about all this graffiti, but, well, Big V could give two shits about it.
Big V, little V.
He's medium V.
Alright. What do you think about these recent fucking happenings around
Wait,
town?
it should be regular V. So his nickname would be RV.
BRB.
RV. They call me RV. Reg V. V on the regs. I actually like regular V now.
V. Anyway, Reg V, what you think about the shit's happening around town lately?
Well, that's why I'm here, man. Trying to figure out, see what old Sax has come up with. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried because, being on the regs, there's a little bit of night crawling, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you a paparazzi or an actual reporter for a firm or something?
Just a concerned citizen, my man.
Vlogger or something? Or just wanting to get information?
Nope, I don't do any of that internet stuff. Just trying to figure this. I'm concerned about my neighborhood.
Any of these happenings happen around where you live?
Now that I think about it, it's kind of only been in I guess like the cultural districts.
You mean the districts with the paintings?
I guess that's where the initiative's taking place, so I suppose. Think a graffiti guy's doing this? Painter gone mad.
I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but maybe.
Well, people got all kinds of theories, but I leave that to the police.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the sig. Don't go out at night alone, by the way.
Is that a threat or a promise of a good time?
Big guy like you might be safe, but people been getting got, and you seem like a nice guy.
Thanks, pal. And he's gonna flick a cigarette.
Oh, stay up, Big V.
Reg
V, sorry.
Yep.
Reg V. RV for sure.
And I walk back with a cigarette in my mouth. I'm like, fucking A. This asshole has me smoking now. Great. Quick death, slow death. He puts out a cigarette and looks for where the fuck 7 went.
I'm waiting for Fernando. I don't got any ID.
Big guy just can't talk his way into the morgue. I'll walk up to the receptionist. Cops. Officers.
You walking to the police station or the coroner's?
Well, I guess the coroner's. Now.
Okay.
There's still probably an officer there.
Yeah, there's an officer at the receptionist at the desk. Yeah. Hello.
Good day, ma'am. I showed them my ID. We had permission to check out the bodies of the recent events from what? Not Officer Logan. Sheriff Sachs.
You trying to take a look? Have a bit of an investigation? Where's your papers? Where's your permits?
These aren't the permits you're looking for.
I rolled my eyes at that one. Like, you can call either Sheriff Sachs or Officer Logan. We did not get the proper papers right now. We're FBI.
Oh, FBI. Okay. Do you show her your ID?
Yeah, I just slide it on the table.
We're also going to need to speak to the coroner and see any of your medical reports on the bodies.
Oh yeah, sure. Yes, Dr. Stryker is in right now. Do you wish to speak to him?
Yes, please.
Okay, very well. Let me ring you in. He is probably currently viewing a buddy right now. And she's going to press a button on his desk. Yes, Dr. Stryker? FBI here to see you. He's like, yes. Okay. Give them 10 minutes.
Is this a family business? Just give them the
yeah, okay. He'll meet you in 10 minutes. He said for me to send you to his office. And the receptionist will take you into Dr. Stryker's office. Now, please, do not touch anything. He'll be here shortly. And she'll close the door behind you and leave you there.
Nice. I start rifling through his desk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna direct Fernando. Fernando, I need you to. I'm not even good at spot hidden. Fernando, I need you to do. What am I gonna need to do to go through this desk, Brian? Spot hidden or something?
Is there any investigation roll?
Let me see.
Is there?
And then you have to tell me what you're looking for too.
Sure. Let me see if there's something I can use instead of fucking spot hidden.
There isn't.
Library use. I guess that would be like library use, right? Going through the papers and stuff.
You have to describe to me what you're looking for, though.
Sure. I'm gonna look for any correspondence he may have with anybody about the goings on in the town. I'm gonna look for any notes he may have on the cases with the bodies. I'm gonna look for if he has if he's like any correspondence between himself and Sheriff Sachs, or maybe even like the mayor or anything like that. I guess that's what I'm gonna be looking for.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Is there an investigation?
I mean, sorry.
Research library use.
Fucking research, yeah. Okay.
It's a hard success.
All right. I'll give you for a hard success.
Before like any of that happens, I'm gonna tell Fernando, why don't you lean up against that door right there, in case we got a friend coming in. He'll run into you before he sees me rifling through his things, huh?
Sure.
Okay, so what you find in his reports, trying to find, I guess, like information correspondence. So you find correspondence with him and the sheriff and the lead investigator, and they're kind of like throwing back and forth different hypothesi. And it seems the lead investigator has pieced together that all of these incidents seem to happen within this district, which I guess you've already gleaned from your friend over there. And it also seems to be happening in sort of like new construction areas as well, like places that were like torn down and then reconstructed later. Like the mayor probably put some money into this and reconstructed with like new building material, pretty much. And what you also find is it seems that in each of the like victims' like cases, it seems like the force that this person was like thrown or like fell to the floor with, or I guess even like pushed or something, is beyond like terminal velocity for this to happen. There's no way someone could just like fall and explode into a pile of bile like this. Like something would have to like force them to do this, or it would have to be like some kind of like press or something. Like this would be enabled by technology. And as you're searching all of this, the door starts to turn and open, and you see Dr. Stryker.
Okay. So Fernando would have, been leaning against the door, and we would know ahead of time. So I would quickly put everything in there, and I would stub my toe on his desk and hit it, and be like, God damn it. And I'm gonna be leaning on top of his desk.
All right, what is the performance roll here?
Is that a snake?
I guess it would be stealth, right? And also dexterity to see if you actually do put everything back fast enough.
Whoa, I should have advantage on this dexterity then, because my plan with the door, Brian? Come on.
I mean, he sees it, but you gotta do it quick still. Like, oh shit, he's coming. Alright. So you managed to make a convincing thing, like you hit his your toe on the desk, and you're able to put everything back as how you left it. And Dr. Stryker just looks at both of you guys, and he's like, I hope you were able to find what you were looking for. You do know, and he points up at the corner of his office, we have camera.
You didn't even tell us that like a spot hidden roll. You should have at least have a spot hidden roll.
You just ran in, and you were like, I'm rifle through his shit. And I was like, alright.
But
Yeah.
but if Fernando's like hanging out by the door, he needs to be at least like looking up and around. You know,
You
he's
know
got
what?
nothing else to
You
do.
know what? Fernando would have, but he's so fed up with this shit, he doesn't care. He looks at you, looks at Dr. Stryker, and just shrugs.
Yeah. Okay.
FBI, huh? You do know I am open to answering questions.
Yeah, well, let's just say my associate over there is not the talkative, forthright, personable type.
People like to lie.
Yes, I do have to give credit. You've put my office back in, just as you left it. And a very good performance, bravo.
Thank you. I'm actually the brains of this outfit.
Yes.
Seven Costanza. How do you do?
Dr. Stryker. Now, my receptionist tell me you are FBI. May I see ID?
Actually,
Before I
He's
call police.
I show him my ID. He's actually a consultant working with us, specialty on these specific cases.
Special indeed.
Yes, very special.
Indeed.
And I say that in the most flippant, this guy's an asshole, please bear with me, voice I can possibly do.
Well, I would say make yourself at home, but it seems you already did, and he's gonna sit down at his desk. Now, how can I help you?
We'd like to see the bodies. We have a certain hunch, as it were. And hence the specialist. I point over to Seven.
I see. So he is the brains of the operation. Very well, I can take you to the morgue, but I would like to hear more about your theory.
I smile and look over to Seven. Go on, Costanza. The theory. I'm, after all, not the brains here.
Oh, well, obviously this is a string of murders. No way this is an accident.
Mm-hmm.
It's my belief that some possible Mesoamerican group, radical group of some kind, has been coordinating attacks on people who are in the city alone. Possibly, maybe they don't like the new changes going on around the city, and they're trying to like stop them. That's a bit of my running theory so far.
Yes. Mesoamerican, you say? Why Mesoamerican specifically?
It was Mesoamerican, right, Brian? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's that's what the Soch is.
Okay. Because a lot of these murders tend to happen around these paintings, and we've actually tied the paintings to the Mesoamerican whatever.
And he's going to start looking at his papers, and different like photographs. This strange coincidence.
You're like, yeah, right there, and there. I mean, I already looked at these pictures. I saw.
Yes, he definitely did. This is very interesting. Do you have any theories about which Mesoamerican group?
Do we know which specific group may or may not worship the soul or anything like that?
It's more of like a ancient like Mayan thing. So, I wouldn't really say like there's still like people that are like descendants of Mayans and people that follow like the Mayan culture. So you could say it's like something like that, or you could just say like, oh, it's just some gang or something. It's really
I mean, we've only just
there's not a lot to pull from.
We've only just come into town. We're not familiar with the city itself, but possibly some sort of Mayan group. Do you have any idea?
No. The only gang that has some roots in Mayan and Mesoamerica would be MS-13.
Did he have a presence in this town?
Yes.
Really?
But I wonder what kind of technology they have access to perform such gruesome murders.
also wondering about that. As a coroner, I would imagine you probably have a better idea of how someone can do something like this.
See if you could run a little persuasion roll here.
I'm not good at persuasion. That's other people.
You're the smart one.
Can I just fast talk this?
Sure, go for it. Do a fast talk roll and fast talk me. Nice.
Are you sure it's not like MS-13? You sure it's you guys have any ideas about who it might be? It could be that you're running into some sort of gravitational pull coming in from the alignment of Saturn and Uranus, and maybe they're using some sort of gravitational device to. That's just a working theory I have about MS-13 working with experimental weapons that they might have stolen from government organizations, and that's right.
What government? Well, you're FBI. You would know about experimental technology, but perhaps do you know anything of machine that would remove someone's eyes before splattering them? Because that seems to be a consistent theme.
The eyes were removed. You guys weren't able to with the pile of body. You guys were able to determine that no eyes were left.
Yes, I am, after all, very talented. Searching all of the pile of viscera, it would appear that the material that makes up the eye, not found within the pile. Everything else, though, yes.
Interesting. MS-13 isn't. This isn't matched to remote, does it? Do they take out the eyes of any of their victims?
As far as you know, no. Do you have like a gang study?
They usually take out the tongues.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
I thought that was for the people that talk. Those were reporters.
Basically.
Okay. I wanted to take a note of the districts that were noted to be unsafe. I just want to take a note of that because later I plan on moving our hotel out of such neighborhoods.
Okay. Yes.
Fernando laughs to himself because he sent a text with the cultural district being an issue because of his talk with regular V. But I'm sure Seven did read it.
Oh yeah, I did. I removed myself from the group call.
Okay, well, now that we're done trading theory, I'll take you to see the body, or what is left of it. And he's going to stand up and walk you guys to the morgue proper.
Wait a minute. You said body, singular.
Yes. Sorry, plural. Bodies.
Also, can I see the reports, the whatever toxicology and whatever else you may have on the bodies?
Of course. It's all in my lab.
So do you normally spend your time looking in your security camera in your office, or is this
That would be the job of my receptionist. She told me what you've got into.
Okay, she just stares at your office. Is that your wife?
No, that is my cousin.
Okay. The accent, I could tell. What, Yugoslavia?
No, I am from the homeland. Redacted.
Jamaica.
That redacted. We know we're in America.
Maybe it is Jamaica. You don't know.
I'd say Argentina, but okay.
Oh, I hope that Al is really not driving my car.
Alright, so he's gonna take you to his lab, and he's gonna hand you all the toxicology reports. And he is going to pull out one of the trays that has the body, or what's left of it, which is just a pile of just filthy goo and just viscera and flesh. Since you guys are pretty, or I guess you're used to this. 7, can you do a sanity roll? And then, Fernando, do one with a bonus.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Bonus sanity roll.
Because you are the tactical officer, so seeing, like, death is, like, nothing to you, really.
Boom!
Nice.
Like gain sanity? Yeah, you're too weak to understand.
Ooh, damn, that's a fail. Wow. Huh.
Ooh!
I guess you've never seen someone taken care of like this. Wow, even with a bonus, that's a 1d10.
Reminds me of Jello.
Did I use luck?
Oh,
Good.
I guess you could if you want to.
13 luck?
That's a lot of luck, my
Okay,
friend.
It's not 13 luck.
No, you would
Is it
minus the luck to pass the sanity check.
Yeah.
Alright, 13 luck. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just
Alright.
I'll be at the same level as fucking what's his face? 7.
It's George's character, alright.
Nah, my luck started off at 64.
Oh shit.
You're already
So,
below me. You're at what, 37?
Now I'm at 42.
What's that, 15?
Huh?
Is it-
54 plus
Oh, 50. Why did they put that?
No, 42, 41.
Alright, so none of you suffer any penalties from sanity.
I upped up a little bit like God, I hate the smell.
Oh yes. We try our best to preserve viscera, but that smell, there is nothing we can do about it.
Is this one of
Put
the
Vaseline under your nose.
Is this one of the newer bodies?
Yes.
And were you able to identify who these victims were?
No, we are trying our best to cross-reference missing persons. Pieces of cloth, maybe we take it to family, see if it is recognized via the missing person. But we have a few guesses as to who they might be, and perhaps only one incident where we may know exactly who it is, because someone else was nearby.
Really? Can I get the information on that? Who it is she's suspected to be and who it is that reported the body?
Yes, here is a file. And it's going to say, suspected Eric Sims. This is a gentleman that we believe, and he's going to pull out another tray. This is what he belonged to. You guys don't have to make a sanity roll.
Everybody! Sanity roll!
And let us see. Yes, it was, you can see it on the report. And you see the person that reported the body was actually this gentleman that you ran into before, Eric Alexander.
He jumped in there in his room.
Yep.
Eric Alexander. Oh, the superintendent. This is not the guy that jumped in the room.
Nah, yeah, it's a superintendent.
Oh, this is the guy we talked to on the phone, right? We didn't meet with him, did we?
You guys didn't meet with him yet.
Interesting.
Related to both Eric's.
Did I do that? Fuck.
Eric Sims and Eric Alexander.
Yes, word has it they were very close. They both worked for the Redacted apartments and hotel chain. The event seemed to happen while they were doing some work, cleaning some windows, as it were.
Okay. And do we happen to know at least the sex of the victims?
Well, we know this one. Eric, male. And, in some instances, yes, I have been able to, piece together a certain, male and female specific, biology. So what we're looking at here, male, 2 females over here, and another male here, and these 5 are unidentified.
Okay. So he just said 5, and then he said
2 females, 2 males.
What is it? 9? 9 bodies so far?
Yeah,
Well,
9 bodies so far. 10, yeah.
10 counting Ryan.
Right, 10 counting the new one, right?
Yeah. Jeez.
Do we happen to know if the frequency of these murders has increased or decreased, or are they a pace? Are they a steady pace, or is it random, or?
Well, the first one happened quite some time ago, and now it seems to be increasing in intensity. It was once in a month, and then another in a week, and then it seems to be week after week, and now we've had 4 in the series, or rather 3 in the series of a week. So perhaps they are increasing in intensity, or frequency, rather.
Okay. Nothing on the toxicology? Drugs or anything like that?
What a toxicology report.
Strange substances?
Yeah, be able to show, like...
Weird fluids? Yeah, come on.
No, like the fear hormone.
Yeah,
Yeah, lots of adrenaline.
it would make sense to say that because it's not like the body produces, it just releases it, right?
Yeah, it just releases it, yeah. You know, there's a lot of material here. You know what? Give me a research roll, 7, as you're looking over these toxicology reports. Nice. Okay. In each of these toxicology reports, you find that there is, in each one, an unidentified substance that they're not sure of. But they say that it matches like something that's on the scene. Like a piece of like architecture on the scene.
Can I see the substance in this report?
I guess you could ask Stryker.
That's what I'm asking him.
Oh, okay. Yes, the history substance. Seems to be within all of the victims. Yes. We have some of it here, actually. And he's going to hand it to you in like a tiny bag. And it seems like bits of, actually it seems like bits of clay.
Okay, so does it match the same shit that I found before? That I analyzed?
You would have to analyze this to find that out.
Just by appearance, is it similar or no?
I guess it doesn't seem similar. Do like I guess you could do another research roll with it.
I love this roll.
Yep. Okay. It seems the consistency is a little bit different, but it seems to behave very similar to that substance.
Okay. Would it be possible for me to take this to our labs to analyze?
Yes, if you could find the results to this, that would be spectacular. We're not sure if it has any relevance to this, but it found on each of the victims, so it must be important.
Okay. I'm going to say, was that your Aston Martin that I saw outside, Doctor?
Oh yes, he's my pride and joy.
A man of taste. Yes, I'll be certain to share with you any things may or may not happen to find on this case. Can we exchange numbers?
Of course, a man of class. What is your preferred method of conveyance?
Oh, I'm a bit of a speedster myself. I own a Lamborghini.
Oh, It is very
Try, Seven. Tell them which kind.
redacted of you.
Yeah.
This is why I appreciate your people's culture.
Oh, it's a Lamborghini Veneno, Aventador.
They must pay you very handsomely at the FBI as a consultant.
They do. They
Actually.
they need me over there. They'd be lost without me. Isn't that right, Fernando?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Why?
give him an elbow in the side.
Yes. Why do you think we put up with them?
Because you like me.
No, we don't.
Ah, well, it's hard to like somebody. You find it difficult to like your superiors, don't you?
Oh, superior! Well, I guess you're making the big bucks. And what do you travel in, Mr. What is your last name?
San Domingo.
Mr. San Domingo.
I believe his preferred methods of transportation is public.
No,
Oh.
actually.
He's like,
Actually, you don't know what Fernando drives.
I don't know. I don't give a shit. Like he probably drives like in the bus.
Simple man. I own a 1100 Sport.
Well, it gets you where you need to go, huh?
Yes, I prefer 2 wheels over 4 anyway.
Nothing like feeling the open road, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Remember, because his great grandpa rode a horse, so he obviously rides a motorcycle.
I guess that makes sense.
Sure. Any questions, Fernando, for the good doctor?
So you're saying that when was the first murder? Do you happen to know the time and date?
Yes. It was a couple months ago.
Okay.
And he's gonna give you like the time of date.
When did construction begin? And when did the graffiti? Well, I guess we probably have to look somewhere else to find out about graffiti. But when did construction begin? He probably knows that, right?
Construction, yes. Well, you might want to visit our friend. Gosh, what was his name? Dennis Hansen. Yes. He takes a lot of contracts from the city. So, he might have an idea of when the construction began. He's the owner of Redacted and Sons manufacturing supplies company. He's in the central district of the town. He shouldn't be hard to locate.
I'm looking for Fernando again.
Right? Center of town, you mean the cultural center?
No, the business district.
We probably want to move our operations there. It sounds like a safe part of town.
Where are we actually?
I guess this would be kind of near the cultural district. The police department's not too far from it. It's almost in like a central location, but not necessarily. I'd say more towards like the northeast side of town, but like near the center. I don't know if that's important, but
Warren for this motherfucker. Freaking out already.
Hey, we gotta move. I don't want to be in no neighborhood where I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah. Okay. So Dennis Hansen. All right.
Anyone killed in their car? Sorry.
No one has gotten killed in their car. Not yet, as we are been aware of.
Okay.
Why, think of getting
Just
cut in your
wondering.
Lambo.
Just wondering.
Okay.
Fernando.
My second question was gonna be the second murder. How far from it was from the first one? How much time elapsed?
And then you said a couple of weeks, and then you said a couple of days, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But the first murder,